go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for the Cobra. 15 points and a huge helping of assists as well.
No doubt about it. He's the conductor, the band leader, Clark, and this offense has really performed at a high level.
Well, we've got a moment left set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2. Plumlee out there with Davis, and it's Aminu in at the 3 slot. And he knocks down the first one.
You know, there was plenty to be happy about last year in Atlanta with the way the Hawks played. One sour note, though, was that the team was viewed as a potential buy for Seattle groups.
And Al Horford drops them both. Seems every season, Clark, you hear the same thing. Portland Trailblazers had to deal with some tough injuries.
Kevin, I'd like to use that word, but the history of this team and injuries is as unique as any in the league. Last year, no different.
And Aminu kicks to Lillard. Dishes it to Plumlee. The feed to Davis. And that one's good. Davis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time.
Pass to the Cobra. He kicks to Millsap. Davis is there. Millsap passes to the Cobra. Portland grabs the miss. Lillard's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
And with the Blazers and injuries, even when they fought through pain, guys weren't at 100%. Aldridge wasn't quite the same with his handling. How about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Trailblazers trail by 3.
And losing Matthews for the season was huge too, guys. I mean, every team goes through injury woes and bumps during the course of a season, but the Blazers just seem to be, at least in the last half dozen years or so, hit very hard every year.
Here's the Cobra. Good on the shot. And it's a 5-point Hawks lead.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Portland's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Lillard against Korver. And Plumlee kicks to Davis. Takes the lead pass. 6 to shoot. That's good. And it's 9 points for C.J. McCollum.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
The Cobra passes to Korver. Right side Korver. Here's the Cobra, covered by Lillard. Back to Korver. They set the pick. Lets a floater go. And the foul called on the Cobra. That's foul number 2 for him.
Kevin, let's look at the Trailblazers to see how they're doing ranking-wise in the NBA. Second in blocks. 12th in rebounding. And in the top half of the league in getting high percentage shots as well. Not too shabby.
And how about that sky-high ranking in terms of blocks per game? Sometimes that can indicate a team's allowing too many drives to the rim, but it's sure nice to have bigs who can send it away as a last resort.
And let's quickly jump to the 2K leaderboard to find out which point guards have been the highest scorers over the last month. And you look at the Cobra, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player. And, of course, Damian Lillard is doing even better. Another guy who can get a lot of points, top 5. The Cobra passes to Cephalosha. Here's the Cobra. Outside Korver. He passes to the Cobra. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And it's Thabo Cephalosha with the 3. Cephalosha's got 5 points now this quarter.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. McCollum dishes to Aminu. Lillard, right side. That's in there. Davis with the assist. And that's 11 points for Damian Lillard.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
The Cobra, covered by Lillard. Here's the Cobra. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. The Cobra's got 19 points.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
The Hawks leading by 4. Damian Lillard is a two-time All-Star. Just keeps getting better and better, and I love his demeanor on the floor. He seems a lot older than he really is.
Yeah, he's got an old head, and he's got a very even-keeled disposition about him, which serves him well. He almost missed the All-Star game last season and was an injury replacement.
And Plumlee kicks to McCollum. Rejected by Millsap. Now here's Korver. He's got 11. Horford. And it's Horford again missing.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
Lillard attacking. Pocket 6. And they double up Davis. Cephalosha with the steal. There's the pass to the Cobra. Lillard with the block. Now, here's Aminu. He's tightly guarded. He feeds it to McCollum. And the three ball is good. McCollum's got 5 points now this quarter.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
And that one's good. Millsap.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
Lillard with it. Now guarded by the Cobra. Aminu, the pass to Plumlee. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Pass to Cephalosha. Feeds it to Horford. Pass to the Cobra. Shot clock at 6. Horford dishes to Cephalosha. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
And Lillard kicks to McCollum. There's the double team with Korver. McCollum with the ball. Now defended by Korver. And there's Davis. That's good on the assist by Lillard. Lillard's got 5 assists in the game. Here's the Cobra, covered by Lillard. Pass to the Cobra. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
And Steve, near the bucket, he's one of the best finishers around. I mean, he does a great job of using his strong body to fight through contact and get to the rack.
Millsap with the double team. McCollum kicks to Lillard. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Take a look at the Hawks. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And checking out Cleveland. Right on their tail, vying to move up and take over if they get the chance.
And if you look at the Hawks right now, as talented a team as they are, has performed at a very high level this season. Everything's gone according to plan up to this point.
And they're not a team that other teams look forward to facing. They're only going to get scarier the deeper into the season we get.
Kicks it to McCollum. All alone. And Horford pulls it down.
I'll tell you what, folks. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
The Cobra. And the layup's good off the glass. Now it's a 6-point Atlanta lead.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is giving. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
He dishes it to Aminu. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 6 assists here tonight.
The Hawks were fantastic last season. After the All-Star break, they did slip up a bit, struggled against teams over 500.
Good job threading that pass into the lane. I like his vision, guys. He sees everything.
And the foul called on the Cobra. That's his 3rd foul of the game. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Chris Kaman is checked in for Plumlee. Noah Vonleh comes in for Ed Davis. Alan Crabb, he's checked in for Al Farouk Aminu. And it's Henderson for C.J. McCollum. Kaman with the ball. There's the dish to Lillard. Now the feed to Crabb. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Lillard. With some art. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's on Jeff Teague. They lost the last 3 games of the regular season, Clark, and really just limped into the playoffs. Some of it might have just been fatigue.
Yeah, it could have been, and their play at the end of the season did leak into the playoffs, Kevin. I mean, you could see very quickly that they weren't the same team that looked so dominant during the regular season.
Last season, Portland won the Northwest Division and had a good year, certainly, but they had some issues when they were the away team on the road and away from the Rose Garden. They had some problems.
Yeah, actually played under 500 on the road, Kevin. Something you rarely see out of a team that wins 51 games.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Here's Crabb. 11 points in the game. It's Henderson on the wing. This is Devonwood. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
And as you said with the Blazers, they were the only team to win 50 games and still lose more than they won on the road. Last team to do that was the 2013 Denver Nuggets.
Alexander's checked in for Portland. McCollum comes in for Gerald Henderson. On the free throw, no good.
And we saw a similar first-round exit for the Blazers of that 2013 Nuggets team. If the Blazers want to go deeper this season, they'll need to be much tougher on the road.
Trail Blazers trail by 4. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession.
Taking a look at some stats for the Cobra. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. First in scoring, 2nd in steals, and he's in the top 5 in assists per game as well. He sees the floor and makes the game easier for his teammates.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
And now it's time to look at our rookie leaderboard and see which of the first-year players are tops in assists during the last month. And you look at the Cobra, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists.
And he's been setting the table beautifully. I mean, that'll keep his veteran teammates really happy.
Greg, he's a fantastic facilitator. I mean, just makes everyone around him better with the willingness to play unselfishly. Well, it's been a great month for him.
It's blocked.
Boy, have they been hitting the glass hard or what? Kind of surprising in such a tight game.
Yeah, they've had their chances, and they're playing with passion. They've just got to tighten up on the execution.
Vonleh, the pass to Lillard. He kicks it to McCollum. No good on the 3. The Hawks leading by 4. Here's the Cobra. 23 points in the game. And the foul on Chris Kaman. That's foul number 2 for him. Ed Davis is checked in for Portland. Aminu comes in for Noah Vonleh. Here's the Cobra, covered by Lillard. Muscala dishes to Holiday. Another miss by Holiday. Trail Blazers trail by 4. McCollum, 12 points for him. Aminu. That one a little long.
You really don't want to see him missing those mid-range shots, but when he's open, he's got to shoot it.
And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. Tim Hardaway Jr. is checked in for Atlanta. A minute 50 left to play here in the third. The shot's good from the Cobra.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the chart.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Portland, no good that time either.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark. And guys, C.J. McCollum is a scoring-minded combo guard out of Lehigh. Was taken with the 10th pick back in 2013 and still looking to make a big impact in the NBA.
Now here's Lillard, guarded closely. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Lillard's got 6 here in this quarter. Atlanta leading by 5. Oh, and a splitter. Kamen's there. In low. Chris Kaman with the rebound. Kamen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Lillard attacking. Davis kicks to Lillard. And there's the pass to Aminu. Kaman sets a screen for Aminu. He feeds it to Kaman. McCollum. Clock is at 3. And Splitter pulls it down. Splitter's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Hardaway with it. Lillard picks him up. Passes it to the Cobra. Feeds to T. Pass to the Cobra. And it's Portland with the rebound.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Hawks lead by 5. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports.